Students, this one is 22nd session of web programming. Dear students, in this session covers creating an array object, assessing the elements of an array length properties. Arrays. Almost all the programming languages provide concept called arrays. In JavaScript, arrays are objects that have same special functionalities. Array elements can be primitive values or reference to other objects, including other arrays. JavaScript arrays have dynamic length. Here in JavaScript, array is considered as an object. Array object creation. Here the array object lets you can store multiple value in a single variable. It stores fixed size sequentially collection of elements of the same type. An array is used to store collection of data, but it is often more useful to think of an array as a collection of variables of the same type. So generally you know that one array variable it holds more than one value, but in normal variable it holds only one value. Suppose user wants to store more than one value in the same name, this objects use, this means array objects use, it can store multiple values in a single variable name. So the usual way to create an objects with new operator and call a constructors. So here one example is there using new operator, variable fruits equals new and array constructors. So within the constructors, that parenthesis have three values is there. Okay, arguments apple, orange, mango. So without new operator can also create an array by simple assigning the values as follows. Variable fruits equals, directly you can assigning the values. Yeah, for this in subscript. Okay, so within three values is there apple, orange, mango. So that apple stores in the location where the indexes starting from arrays always 0. So 0 location is the first elements, first one is the second elements and second is the third elements. You can also to see the website, you see you have in W3 school websites you can learn, so easily can understanding how to creating an array. Here you see using this array literals is the easiest way to create a JavaScript array. Syntax you have to follow, variable is there, array name equals item 1 comma item 2 means square bracket. So just you can observe this is the syntax of the creating an array. Here also you can assigning the values. So variable cost equals within the script values you can assign. So you can also space and line breaks are not an important. Declaration can multiple lines. So you can observe. So variable also you can declare this type and also assigning the variables in multiple lines using the JavaScript keyword new. So the following example also creating an array using new operator. So new. So array objects you can observe using new arrays, just object in parenthesis is there. Without a new operator you must assign the values within square bracket. So assessing the elements, just you can see you can accessing a particular element. So using index cars 0, that is you can accepting the first element. So you can observe here cars is an array variable and assigning the three values sub Volvo and BMW. Just you can observe. So array index starting with 0. 0 is the first element, 1 is the second elements. Changing an array elements. Whoa. So you can change using index. You are assigning the some other value. So assigning to the 0 location. Automatically it will change us the. So first node sub is there and again you can change the values. So just you can observe one program, try it yourselves. You can see this is the JavaScript code is there. So you can create an array objects cars equals and assigning 3 values. So just you observe. So before executing the program, you right side you can see just okay you can change. So you can change the first value. Okay, cars 0 equals Maruti. You can Maruti that value assigned to the first location. Car within subscript 0 index. Just you can display the values. So just you run the program, you can observe Maruti, Volvo, BMW. Automatically it will changes. So same concept in arrays. And access the full array. And here just accessing the full array. So you don't mention the subscript 0, just you can take the array variable, just it will print all the array values. Next, here very important concept. Arrays are objects. Arrays are special type of objects. The type of operator in JavaScript returns object for arrays. In last previous sessions already we discussed. So you can take the array value, it will return type of operator, it return the okay, it return object for arrays. Arrays are uses numbers to access elements. In this example you see variable person, here 3 values is there. Object uses names to access. Here person is an object having 3 attributes: first name, last name, age. So array elements can be an objects. Just you can observe array elements can be an object. You see one of the example is there. Date dot now. Date is an object. Dot now. So it will display accessing the system time date and assign to the my array 0 index. Just your my function, user defined function is there. So you can assign to the my array first index. Is just you can observe date dot now indicates date is a built-in objects. So dot now, okay, that is a properties of the date to accessing the system date and assign to the my array 0 location. Same as it is my function, my cause. So you can take values, function names and objects also you can assign in the array objects. Array properties and methods is a very important. One of the properties is their length. The real strength of the JavaScript arrays are a built-in array properties and methods. So you take like a course already the course dot length. The length property returns the number of elements. So the length property of an array returns the length of an array. Just you can observe fruits. Array variable is there and also 4 values is there: banana, orange, apple, mango. So the length of the fruits is 4. Just you can observe the one more same related programs is there. So you can add one more values. Just on the program, just you can observe the length of the properties 5. So assessing the first array elements. So particular index you can use not only first elements, you can accessing any index, particular value you can access. Fruits dot length -1, you can just observe assessing the last array elements means -1 because of it is all arrays always starting from 0 location. So if do you want to print the last values, you just can to find out the length and -1 decrement 1 value. So -1, just you can observe the last value, last array elements. Just you can observe. And also we can apply the looping. You can print all the values of an array one by one. Just you can apply the looping starting from 0 location. And okay, and also you can find out the length and assign that length assigned to the some other variable, and you give the condition I less than f length, then I plus plus increment. Within the looping you can print one by one the values. Just you can observe the values one by one. So creating an array variable and assigning the values, and also you can print all the values one by one using looping. And also you can use some functions also. Fruits dot for each function, for each within that one you can call the my function. Just you can observe my function, user defined function. So next session we have discussing about how to creating a function. Okay, thank you. Here one more example shows the usage of JavaScript arrays. This script has an array of names which are in alphabetical order. It uses prompt to get new names one at a time and insert them into existing array. So our approach is to move element down one at a time, starting at the end of the array until the correct position for a new name is found. Then the new name is inserted and the new array is displayed. So here just you can observe the program script type equals to text bar JavaScript, the syntax of the script. So then after that you can create an array variables. Variable list is an array name, equals new is a keyword, then array constructors. Just you can see capital A, okay, RRAY. So lowercase letters is there within parentheses, and within parentheses double quotes, null blank, okay, within double quotes. That indicates dynamically you can allocating the values. So then after that you more in variable, you can take one more variable, string variables n and I, j equals to 0. So you can use to give the input values through prompt. You can observe prompt, enter a total number of strings. Just you can observe whatever that string accepting, again it will convert it into integer, parse int, then assign to the n value. Then you can apply the logics while j less than n. Then once again you accepting the array elements, but the first one is enter the total number of strings, that number. So how many elements you can accessing, first one. Second one is within the looping you are accessing one by one string. So prompt enter a string, whatever that string you can given, so that will assign to the str variable. Then also I equals to least dot length. Length is already array property, so length is very important to find out the length of the array. Array name is least, is there, least dot length. Then also minus one because of, so array is always starting from 0 location, so that's why to decrement one value, so least dot length -1 assigned to the I value. So then after that you can have while loop I greater than or equal to 0, double ampersand indicates the logical and list of I, that is index, okay, I value, okay, list of I means already you are assigning list dot length -1 after the length depend upon the three strings is there, okay, okay, you know that one -1, that value assigned to the I value. So list of I greater than str, so you can apply both condition are true, then your list of I index, that value assigned to the I plus 1. Then one more, once again decrement, because every looping having initialization is there, condition is there, updation is there. Updation depend upon the logic, it may be a increment or decrement. So you can apply the logic, just you can see after the applying after the logic, then you can print one by one values using document.write list of I, okay. You can observe the output of the, you see the output of that program. So this page says, okay, enter the total number of strings, that is a prompt accepting the values. So you can given already 3, that number assigned to the particular variable. So you can then after that one by one array elements, okay. So enter a string APJ, second string is Abdul, third string is Kalam. So just you can observe the output after inputting the values. You can observe the new name list is APJ Abdul, second 2 times is there, third time 3 strings is there. So one by one it will appear. This is the one of the examples. So we also refer some books related to the Bangalore University syllabus, and also you can visit websites. So thank you very much. End of the 22nd session. Thank you very much. End of the 22nd session. Thank you.